Be real with me for a sec. Have you ever felt like your feelings are on full volume and you can't find the mute button? Been there. Let me show you what I do to find balance between compassion and self-preservation. Let's break it down. Emotional detachment gets a bad rep. People think it means you don't care or you're shutting people out. Nah. Real detachment is about creating space between your emotions and your actions, so you don't spiral every time life throws chaos your way. It's about staying grounded when everything else feels messy. Most of us are emotionally glued to stuff, other people's opinions, toxic relationships, even the fear of being left out. And when you're too attached to outcomes, to people, to your own thoughts, it's like your peace is always on the edge of being snatched. You can end up overanalyzing texts, replaying convos that happened days ago, or stressing over stuff you can't even control. It's exhausting. And honestly, that kind of pressure on your mind isn't healthy. All right, here's where the shift happens. These 8 emotional detachment techniques aren't about turning cold. They're about learning how to care without losing yourself. Set boundaries. You don't owe anyone unlimited access to your time, energy, or peace of mind. Boundaries aren't about being mean. They're about showing yourself the same respect you keep giving everyone else. Think of your energy like a phone battery. If you're constantly giving and never charging up, you're going to burn out. And honestly, some people will keep taking as long as you keep saying yes. So it's up to you to protect your space. It's okay to say, hey, I can't talk right now, or I need some time for myself. It's okay to mute that group chat, skip that call, or even take a step back from people who only hit you up when they need something. Boundaries look like choosing peace over people-pleasing. They sound like, I care about you, but I also care about me. And when you enforce them, without guilt, that's not selfish. That's growth. Practice mindfulness. Your mind loves to time travel, regretting the past, stressing the future. But mindfulness, that brings you home. It's about tuning into what's happening right now, instead of getting lost in all the what-ifs and shoulda-saids. Ever find yourself spiraling about something that hasn't even happened yet? That's your brain doing too much. Try this. Pause. Feel your feet on the ground. Take a few deep breaths. Notice what's around you. It sounds simple, but it snaps you out of that anxious loop. When you learn to sit with the moment, not judge it, not escape it, you realize most of the chaos lives in your head, not your life. Mindfulness isn't just peace, it's power. Stop personalizing everything. Here's the truth. Not everything is about you. Someone leaves you on red. It might not be shade. Your friend's acting off. Maybe they're dealing with something you don't know about. But our brains love to make it personal. Like, did I say something wrong? Or, are they mad at me? Nah. Most of the time, people are just moving through their own stuff. Detach by giving space, not just to others, but to yourself. Space to not assume, to not overreact, and to not carry other people's moods like they're your responsibility. Their storm isn't yours to stand in. Limit overthinking. Overthinking is like binge-watching your own stress. You run the same thoughts on repeat, looking for an answer that never shows up. And all it does, wrecks your mood and wastes your time. Here's the move. When you catch yourself spiraling, stop and ask, is this helpful? Is this even true? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. Replace the loop with action. Move your body. Write it down. Do anything that pulls you out of that mental hamster wheel. Your brain's not your enemy, but it does need direction. Don't let it freestyle your stress. Find a distraction, on purpose. People act like distractions are bad, but sometimes they're exactly what you need to get your mind right. Choosing a healthy distraction isn't avoiding your feelings. It's giving your nervous system a chance to chill. Go skate, make art, dance it out, organize your room, watch something that makes you laugh. Even doing the dishes with music blasting can reset your vibe. When your emotions are too loud, it's okay to say, I'll deal with this after I breathe. You're allowed to unplug before you unpack. Keep a journal. Think of journaling like emotional dumping. No filter, no judgment, just vibes. When your brain feels like it has 87 tabs open, writing helps close a few. You don't have to write perfect sentences, just spill. What happened today? What are you feeling? What do you wish someone would say to you right now? Seeing your thoughts on paper makes them way easier to understand. And sometimes you'll find your own solutions without even trying. Plus, going back later and seeing how far you've come, major confidence boost. Talk it out. You ever feel better just saying stuff out loud even if nothing gets fixed? That's the magic of talking it out. Whether it's a friend, a sibling, a mentor, or a therapist, it helps. Sometimes you need someone to remind you that you're not overreacting, or that you kinda are, gently, of course. Either way, you're not meant to carry everything alone. And if you don't have someone to talk to right now, record a voice note to yourself. Talk like you would to a friend. It sounds wild, but trust me, it works. Emotions do not equal facts. Let's get this straight. Just because you feel something doesn't mean it's a fact. You might feel rejected, but that doesn't mean no one cares about you. You might feel like a failure, but that doesn't mean you are one. Emotions are like weather. They change, they pass. But if you treat every storm like it's the end of the world, you'll always feel stuck. Start noticing your emotions without letting them run the show. Like, okay, I'm feeling insecure right now. That's valid, but it doesn't define me. That little shift, that's emotional freedom. Realizing I don't have to react to everything I feel. I had this situation where someone close started acting distant, and I went full detective mode, checking my texts, rereading convos, low-key losing it. But when I finally let go of the need to control or fix it, I felt peace for the first time in weeks. Detachment didn't mean I stopped caring. It meant I stopped suffering. So, if you've been carrying stress that isn't even yours, maybe it's time to let go a little. Emotional detachment isn't the enemy. It's the upgrade. It lets you stay kind without being a doormat, stay present without drowning in feelings, and stay strong without losing your soft. Tell me in the comments, what's one thing you've had to emotionally detach from? And which of these techniques are you trying to try out? Don't forget to check the other vids if you're on that self-growth journey. You got this. For real.